name's Rudy Borg. I'm from Missoula, Montana, and we're at the 50th anniversary of the Nationals, and the weather's good. See, I bought this van back in 1972 from an Indian fella up on the reservation. It was all white, and it had a bear sticker on it and an elk sticker, and he'd done some work on it before I got it. He put some insulation and plywood in it, and walls and floors, and he put two extra gas saddle tanks on it, so it holds 85 gallons. So it makes it kind of, you got some long range, you can pass expensive gas stations. Let's see, I guess it's on its third paint job. Like I say, I got it back in '72, so it's been through some wear. It was green and two-tone green, and then it was silver and red. Now it's kind of silver and black, I guess, but this is about 10 years on this paint job, so it's starting to show a little wear, but it's not too bad. I keep it inside all the time and wash and wax it regular intervals, and keep adding stuff on it. Never seem to get done with it.
Yeah. What motor did you say you have in it?
What's that?
What's the motor?
It's 318.
318, yeah.
Yeah, I got a Edelbrock with a 4-barrel on it, so that gives it a little more power to get around them semis when you have to. Well, I put these heavy bumpers on here because it was actually totaled once. I hit a tree one morning and pushed that whole front end clear back into the cowling, and so we welded a couple of fender washers on the front and tied it to a telephone pole and backed it up till it came back to the approximate shape we needed.
It worked, right?
It worked, yeah. Yeah. And then I had these heavy bumpers built out of diamond plate and channel and stuff, and they're the same front and back. They're both heavy. And then I decided I better have some extra lights. I started out with these aircraft landing lights, but they draw a lot of power, so I've got some more modern stuff strapped on there. These are called Demon Eyes, and they're kind of exotic looking. They're kind of light up purple and stuff, and they strobe, and
They do all kind of stuff, huh?
yeah, they're kind of, and it's got a lot of LEDs. These are pink, and these are white, and these are white, and they strobe also.
Mm-hmm.
And these are blue, and those are white, and these are tied to the turn indicators, and they're all just glued on there. They're just
You would never know those are lights, you just look like things, but now you're telling me they're lights. Wow.
Yeah, they light up, and I just keep laying in bed at night trying to think of other stuff to hang on, the eyebrows and
Yeah.
and these are strobes. So sometimes you get somebody a little slow in front of you, you can hit those strobes and maybe give them a shot of siren.
Yeah, they'll move out of the way.
They'll
get out of the way.
They pull over, and then you go by and they say, "I thought that was."
Get out of the way.
Don't get caught.
I see you got a big spotlight up there, and the air horn. Now, what's with the bubble?
The bubble now, that was actually the Merry Pranksters had a bus way back in the '60s.
Yeah.
And it had a real small bubble on it. That was kind of my inspiration.
Okay.
But originally I had a 36-inch it's called a hemisphere. I had a 36-inch, but I took so much structure out of the roof that it would flex. And it cracked.
Oh.
So I went down to a 24, and that's when I put the slide part on it so that it moves back and forth. It can open up like for a sunroof.
It actually slides back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get my remote here.
Well, you got a remote control for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oops.
Look at that.
It's actually full of bugs from last night.
Not bad. Wow. Yeah, very cool. Very nice. And your paint job, who did your paint?
A guy named Dave Anderson. He goes by Detail Dave. He's actually a tattoo artist.
Oh.
And he did this, the last vehicle he did, and he decided that he could make more money doing tattoos, of course. And he'd finished it, and then he said, if I knew you well enough, I would have put a picture of your van on there. And I said, well, strip that clear off and put it on there. So I gave him another $500, and he added the personalization.
Yeah.
And then
that's nice. Looks great.
I like the touch where he put the flames on the gas filler cap.
All the way down the side. Yeah, looks cool.
He hadn't done that. They call that real fire. He hadn't ever done it before, but I showed him some. I took some pictures of some outfits, some other vans, and there's some cars that had that, and he did a good job of duplicating the real fire. They call it.
You got what are those American racing wheels on there?
Yeah. The old standard.
Very cool.
All these antennas are decoration mostly. There's two CBs in it, so there's two of the antennas that are hot. Well, three. There's a little tiny one there just in front of the bubble that is a receiver for I got an 18-channel remote, so I can turn lights on and off and honk the air horn and do all kinds of stuff from actually, yeah, it's got like a half-a-mile range.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, so you can stand with binoculars, and it's got sprayers. It sprays out the front, it sprays out the back, out the side. I don't know how good my range is right now, but they can kind of.
There you go. There you go. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
I've seen that before.
It's fun for car shows.
Yeah, you said you got somebody last night right between the eyes or something, right?
Yeah, I did. I got I don't know this author's name, but I got him, and then I got one of the judges by mistake. He had a clipboard, and he was bent over looking at some of the lights, and I got him right in the face. I didn't do it on purpose, but I do it on purpose a lot. You know, there's nobody's exempt. Bikers, cops, they all get it, you know.
All right, now what do you got going on this side over here? This is the side that's wild looking over here with these sliding glass doors.
Yeah, that was about the first thing I did to it when I got it. You know, was put those in, because I don't know where I got the idea. I think I saw a camper on the back of a pickup that had a similar setup. And that's actually just a 4x4 house window. It's been reglazed with safety glass and thermopane and reflective film. So it's pretty stout, you know. And it's electrified. Right now I got it disconnected. I got the electric part disconnected because it's handier to use it, you know, just slide it.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
You know. And I got this pneumatic step.
Oh, no way. Oh, wow.
Makes it easier for old guys to look good going in and out.
How cool is that? Wow. And you got another mural on this side.
Yeah. Kind of a out of space motif, I guess.
Right here, right beside.
For unauthorized access.
Spritzer. Get up close.
See the spider? Some chick walking up to look in and drop that.
Scares the kids.
Good job, man. You also got the fillers on there for the curb fillers.
Curb feelers, yeah.
You don't see those too often
A lot of people don't know what those are.
That's right. Yeah, that looks cool. Very nice.
And I got this is a applicator, a wrap, the Horsehead Nebula. I had that put on the back, and I named it Clouded Judgment because I keep getting pulled over by the cops for inappropriate lighting.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, So that's how it came up with that name. Because it's all my own damn fault,
Well,
you know.
that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's got like it sprays out the back. The back one's got a lot more range than the front one. I'll go hit it real quick. Just take it.
Okay. Wait, where's it gonna come out from? So
Right up there by that. Right up
like
there by that
backup
backup camera. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing just sits there. That's crazy. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
How about the inside now? What you got going on in there?
There's really not much, you know, exotic about it. It's just I got extra padding so I can roll out my sleeping bag, and I got mass amount of stereo. I got 10 amplifiers, and I got I don't know. I lost track of how many speakers it is, but it's
back up there too.
yeah. That one keeps you good. You get really good ventilation. And I go down the highway, I leave the side door open and the bubble open, and you can move some major air through here.
Yeah. That stereo must crank.
Yeah, it makes a big racket.
You got your extra seat in there for in case you bring somebody with you.
Yeah, that's the catbird seat. You sit back there, and with the side glass, it's not so, you know, confining. You can see out. You don't get claustrophobic so bad.
Yeah. Wow.
Those cabinets are full of amplifiers mostly.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
I could open that door.
Okay, sure, yeah. Oh yeah, there's some power right there.
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot going on right there. Wow.
And those are air tanks for the air horns,
Uh huh.
and extra battery for bass notes, and amps and caps. And it's got a deep cycle. It's got 3 batteries. It's got a deep cycle, one to start, and that little one just kicks in when you get a huge bass. It adds a little extra power.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all.
Great ideas.
This one's all amplifiers too, and I don't know. You probably can't get
Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah.
an inverter. It's got a lot of electronics, and
Very cool. Very nice. A lot of great ideas right there.
it's got, like say, 2 CBs. Speakers got spinners on them.
Oh wow. There's something else I've never seen.
I guess they were some around 10 years ago.
Oh yeah. You don't see them much on cars or vans anymore, but I've never seen them on speakers.
Yeah.
Wow, very cool.
A friend of mine made me this little plaque. I thought that was kind of nice. That was his COVID project.
Oh, I'm keeping busy, right?
Yeah. So I thought, well, that's so nice.
Nice, yeah, that's cool. Looks good. And you got another. What is that? Up there? Is that an amp or a?
This is a battery. It's a battery maintainer. It's like they use them for RVs.
Oh yeah.
You know, it desulfitizes and keeps them up chargers like a trickle charger. It just keeps them all. It does 2 different batteries, so it kind of.
Yeah. And I see you got one like what I do, the GoPro facing out, so when people look in, you get their expressions and what they say about it.
Yeah, and
I love that.
Yeah, and you can spray them and watch get their response.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I got this is another sub, and I put that dash in. It's a 1 solid piece of walnut. I made that and bolted it in, and then I had to open up the cowling a little bit, try to get more air to the. These things are notorious for overheating.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So I put that in there, and it's got a little bit of storage and about a lot of switches there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the every light's got a switch, and
everything does something different.
Yeah, and I had to label them because my kid can't remember what's what. I can't either. half the time I can't
remember what they do.
Yeah. Where is the switch for that?
I accidentally squirt the clot by accident.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh gosh.
And,
nice. Now, can you close the bubble from the inside too?
Oh yeah.
I guess with the remote.
Yeah, it. It's still, like I say, you got bugs from last night with all that light.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They just really. I had to sleep in here. I had to try to herd a few of them out before.
Yeah. How many people you get in here? They want to come in here and look up through that bubble.
They do. They do. You know, and after you've cleaned it all up, they want to go stomping around and climbing up there. You know, girls especially, I guess. In old days, the girls used to jump in here pretty regularly.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
With no problem at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you got your CB up there.
Yeah, I got that one, and this is a CB here too over.
Oh, really? You got one over here?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this thing.
It's like an old antique.
Wow.
Yeah, they were.
That's very cool.
It's hooked up. It works great.
Works too, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Wow. Very cool.
But
great job, man. Beautiful. A lot of great ideas.
And I got.
What you got up here? You got your pedals.
Yeah, those light up too.
Those light up too. Of course they do.
And I got extra gauges, and I got a lot of air pressure gauges, so I can keep track of that. And I got voltage gauges all over. There's one there, there's one up there, and there's one on the front bumper and one on the rear bumper, so I can monitor my voltage.
Gotta keep an eye on that with everything so much going on.
Yeah, just keep my. I got like I say, I got a start battery, so I don't really run that down. But
very cool, very cool.
Yeah, I got a drop down screen here, so you can do video. There it goes.
There we go. There it is, right there. Wow. Very nice.
And that's operated from the head unit, you know.
Yeah, whenever it's raining or nasty weather, you can
you sit in there and watch Transformers.
Here you go.